All right, everyone. Oops. Let me get the mic out of the shot. We good? All right. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So we're going to keep working on this Yu-Gi-Oh piece. Okay. Before we go any further, I want to invite everybody to our Discord server. It's an art-oriented Discord, so there's a place for you to share works in progress, meet other artists. It's a good time on there. My bad. I haven't been able to work on this Yu-Gi-Oh drawing all day. Just had a lot of stuff going on. We have some ground to make up. I think the goal for tonight is going to be, Logic. Thank you. If y'all didn't see that, we do have a community channel points challenge going on. If y'all can combine as a community, raise 125,000 channel points together, we will have a 24-hour live stream or 24-hour study stream. So, all right. So what we got going on today? The goal is to place all of the monsters. That's it. We got the rough draft, kind of, for Yugi and Kaiba and their mains, but I want to solidify where, and I have the deck lists pulled up. We need to solidify where everybody's going to be placed. That's it. That's the only goal for tonight. Okay. If we do that, we'll still be on schedule. And basically, by the end of next week, I want all of Kaiba's monsters done, and then the week after that, I want all of Yugi's done. So I'm giving myself a week to do each side, and that will give us plenty of like cushion space to get the prints, the physical prints in hand in time for convention season. Plenty of time. So I guess we'll just get going. It's emotion. All right, so I'm not sure how large I want to make the Eye of Timaeus, because I actually don't really like that card. I don't like that entire arc, the warrior arc. Season 4, I'm not a big fan of that. It's easily the worst. The one with the seal of Orichalcos. So we have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl will be right here. Have Exodia, Slifer, Dark Magician, Dark Sage. I think the best way to do this, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to label every individual layer. It's gonna suck, but I think that is gonna be the most efficient way. So let's get Blue Eyes first. I normally don't like labeling each individual layer, but I think we're gonna have to do that here. Thank you for that like, I appreciate it. Can you all believe it's Friday? Probably, it's probably Saturday for some of you already. No, I'm not familiar. Maybe. Let me Google the name. There's a lot of people who I follow, but I'm like, I can't remember their names. Let me see. Very cool. Exactly, right? Yeah, I follow a shit ton of people and I just will never remember their names. Yeah. Have you seen my Dragon Ball drawing? I like, my favorite kind of Dragon Ball artists are the ones who are good at keeping it look like it came from the anime. Those are my favorite Dragon Ball artists. Probably when it comes down to, I think it's color rendering. I think it's color rendering is what really keeps Dragon Ball artwork looking good. For me, if they can keep it to the 90s style for Z, because where it's mainly what, 3 tones. When you get into like GT and Super, they add that 4th, which is a white, that makes everyone look all glossy and look like plastic. If you could avoid that, and you get everything to look like Z. Like people who draw like Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, but they keep it in the color style of Z. I think that looks awesome. Anyway. Yeah, after I finish that giant Dragon Ball drawing, I have like no desire to draw Dragon Ball anymore. Yeah. For those who are new here, who haven't... Yeah, it's all out of me now. Yeah, for anyone who's new, this is what we're talking about. It's a 1,000-hour Dragon Ball drawing that I did with all the characters on it. So, for anyone who's new here, it's a piece that I did in 2019. After this, I was just like, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that's my piece. That's what we're doing right now with Yu-Gi-Oh! I've done quite a few of those, but that's what we're doing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Yugi and Kaiba and then all their monsters. Yeah, I'm sure it's been shared around. I feel like Dark Magician should be a little bit bigger, considering how big Blue Eyes is. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I appreciate you checking out that Dragon Ball drawing. That thing almost killed me. Like, like no joke, man. Like, I was living on stimulants when I was working on that. Thank you. No, the only reason Pinterest is an amazing site for references. The only reason I don't use Pinterest is because I don't want to make an account. Like every time I try and use it for like reference pictures or something, it's always like, oh, log in. And I'm just like, fuck you, I don't want to log in. And then I just leave. But no, Pinterest is an awesome resource. What does everyone have planned for the weekend? Again, I can't believe it's the weekend already. Bash, what's up? Oh, I'm also very heavily inspired by music. There's some other projects that I have going on right now other than this, where music is definitely playing a big part in what I'm doing. But well, that's later. We'll talk about all that shit later. Yeah, so for those who just joined, what we are working on today is very similar to the, you know, the every Dragon Ball character, the every Pokemon, the, you know, those big drawings that I do. Yeah, we're doing it for Yugi, Kaiba, and all their monsters. That's what we're doing for this one. So the goal for today is to place all the characters. Fuck all that, dude. Fucking thieves, man. Oh, sorry to hear that. You just need to get all that in order so people can't just take an exact copy of your art and sell it. You're new to making it into a business. Yeah, there's no version of my artwork that I have online that's anywhere close to full versions because I'm primarily a traditional artist, and like you know, it's one of those things you just have to be careful about. You can't stop it, but you could take extra precautions, you know. Always shrink it. Put a watermark somewhere on it. Again, with, you know, you can't stop it, but like you can make it harder. Yeah, luckily I actually don't have a lot of fan art, so it's most of my stuff is original stuff, so it's actually hard for people. Well, not hard. It's stuff that people aren't really interested in taking. Yeah, you know, that happens a lot. But again, yeah, sorry to hear that happen. Fucking thieves, man. So clearly there are going to be particular monsters that get a little bit more attention. Dark Magician Girl, Karibo. And again, I don't like season 4, so Timaeus, Eye of Timaeus and all its fusions, I mean, they'll be there, but they ain't gonna be center stage. Everybody, thank you for contributing to the community channel points challenge. Let's see how close we are to getting that done. We're at 55% and we have 10 days left. If we can get to 125,000 channel points as a community, I'll do a 24-hour study stream. We'll do fantasy stuff. It's been a while since we've done a 24-hour study stream, but I'm excited to do some fantasy studies. Yeah, I like, I'm a big fan of how much support the Magician decks got, because I actually used to play the physical card game, like, competitively. By competitively, I mean I used to enter in a lot of tournaments and I did decently well, but I never won anything. Well, you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments were never great. Like, the prize pool was garbage. Like, you hear about people who win even regional leveled Magic tournaments. They get all kinds of stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! You win, not place. You win a regional event. You get like a deck box and like a playmat. So I'm also on the fence about including the Pyramid of Light in this, because it's not canon, and I hate that movie. Like, what kind of software are we using to draw? I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I think this will be, because normally when we do these projects, like, Like again, the Dragon Ball one I showed you, but even something like where'd it go? But even like the Pokemon one, right? All of these ones that I do, all the line art is on one layer. I think for this one, I think I might actually put a lot of them on their own layers. I think finally we're gonna do that. Because normally, when there's this many characters, it's so hard to manage everything. So that's why I just did all my line work on one layer. I think for this one, we will separate the major ones into their own layers. Have I craved before, like printmaking? What do you mean? Oh, carved. No, I've never done any carving. I've only done I've done a little bit of watercoloring. Used to do a lot of charcoal back in the day, but these days I work with brush pens, like Pentel brush pens, and I mainly stick with alcohol markers now, like Copic markers, which, by the way, big shout outs to Copic marker. I'll have that affiliate link with Copic marker for y'all soon. Don't worry about it. We'll be doing, we're doing work with Copic marker later this year. First things first, I gotta get this done. Hold on, my wife is texting me. She... Rebo. Blackluster Soldier. And all of the placements on these characters are I'm open to changing the locations of all these characters. Now, I know he runs the ritual version of Blackluster Soldier, and he plays the Chaos version of it, but I'm only going to draw one. Oh, Tombow. I like Tombow pens. I was using Tombows for the longest time. But then I really got into using the brush pens. I like having a full brush. Does anyone remember, as I'm doing research for this, as I was doing research for this, I got to kind of go back and rewatch some of my my favorite duels. Now, I don't like the duel against Darts. I don't like Darts as a character in general. I don't like that whole season. But when it's Yugi and Kaiba versus Darts, and they summon Dragon Master Knight on the second turn, it's just hella funny. They still get bodied. For brush pens? Well, I mean, if you get India ink, which is like the safest ink you can get without clogging your brushes, you can get whatever color you want. You can get any kind of aquash brush pen, you know, like the brush pens that are designed for water. You can put India ink in those and they won't clog, and you could essentially just get an empty brush pen that's meant for water, and as long as you put ink in it, it behaves almost the same. So you actually don't need to shell out money for like a Pentel brush pen or a Pentel pocket. Well, Pentel pocket brush is different, but you know what I'm talking about. With the brush pens, you don't really need to shell out for like the expensive ones. You can get the cheap ones and then get cheap ink and then just fill it up with that. I don't know if I'm going to keep Blackluster. I don't know if I'm going to keep this composition. But we'll figure it out. We'll have to wait and see first. Let's go a little bit further before I decide. Red Eyes. Yo, Yugi had Red Eyes during Battle City. He won it off Joey, so technically I get to draw Red Eyes in this. And I'm not going to include Season 0 stuff. So I'm not going to put... I know Yugi uses the Meteor Black Dragon in the Season 0 movie against Kaiba. We're not going to do that, though. Here's the question, though. All right, so Yugi won Red Eyes off of Joey during Battle City, right? And then he kept it all the way to the end of Battle City, and then he gave it back to Joey afterwards. Would you give it back to Would you give it back to your friend? You beat it off of fair and square? Because Red Eyes is like a hella rare card in the anime, right? You beat it off of fair and square. No. He didn't beat it off Joey. He beat it off of the Rare Hunter. Rare Hunter beat Joey with his fake ass Exodia cards, and he took Red Eyes, and then Yugi beat the Rare Hunter and then took Red Eyes. So Yugi had Red Eyes the entire Battle City. I forgot. For some reason, I feel like, for some reason, I was remembering it wrong. I was feeling like Yugi took it when he beat Joey in that mind control fight. You know, where they're hooked to the anchors and they're gonna get drowned, dragged to the bottom of the ocean. have a little bit of adjusting to do on Exodia, but we'll take care of all that later.
I remember when we used to be so close, skipping summer school to watch the shadows grow. Red cups left on the counter, cops came, we ran right after. Every now and then I think of when we broke. I know that they will say I'm crazy, but I don't care. You don't have to make me wait, but baby, I'll still be there. I'll never let it hold me down, I'll never let you walk through hell. I would lose myself for you. And don't you know that all I need's a little bit of company, and I would lose myself for you. I'll never let it hold me down, I'll never let you walk through hell. I would lose myself for you. And don't you know that all
I guess I need to include Bonds Beyond Time. I don't think there's anything new that Yugi used in Bonds Beyond Time. I don't think there's anything new there he hadn't already pulled out. I think Yusei had a new card in Junk Gardner. Jaden had a new card in Neos Knight, I think. I don't think Yugi had a new card in that movie. I know. I don't know. I'll have to do a little research on that last movie. I think Exodia have bigger shoulders. I stayed behind, got high, then hit the road. 散りなさい、飢えた狼ども。あんたたち、おとなしくしないと。すごいことするわよ。私たち、いい友達になれそうね。 Dark Sage. I feel like Dark Sage could be one of these guys down here, the ones who show up but not really need to focus on. Slifer, Exodia, Dark Magician, Dark Sage, Dark Magician Girl, Blackluster Soldier, Red Eyes, Dark Paladin. Hey, what's going on? Not too much. Working on new. This will probably be the last fan art piece that I make, with the intention of it being a print for convention season, and then I think around September I will do the other ones I have planned. Because with all the cons I have coming up, plus all the work I'm going to be doing with, I have some collaboration stuff coming up, but namely doing some work with Copics, and an artist buddy of mine will work on a project together. I'm not going to have any time to produce new stuff. So yeah, you know, it's actually I didn't think about it, but I have quite a few pieces of art that I haven't really sold at conventions. Like half of my what I sell now with my fan art pieces, I made them like during COVID, post-COVID, and I haven't really been out there hardcore selling them. So I guess I finally get to collect on all of that. So I have quite a few pieces that may not be new to me or to us here, but that people out in the regular world have not seen yet. So I could finish this one and kind of just sit on these for the rest of the year. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't believe it took this long to do it. How have you been? What's going on? We'll have Dark Paladin doing the diffusion wave motion. Now, how prominent I'm going to make the diffusion wave motion, we'll see. But that's what I'll have him doing. Oh yeah, what happened with your old iPad? I saw your tweet on it. It just won't turn on anymore? Well, what's up? It's not responsive? It just... Ooh, it's too early to be yawning. So there's Dark Paladin. Summon Skull. It was a refurbished iPad, so you think it's time for a brand new one? Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where you're not buying that thing. It's gonna, you know, once you get one, it's gonna be years before you buy another one, you know? So that's one of those things where it's definitely worth it to just invest in a proper one. And then just sit on it. Not literally. Summoned Skull is next. There's that Celtic Guardian. Were you in the middle of any... Oh, I guess here's the question. Did you lose any... Did you, like, permanently lose any files when your iPad gave out? Is there stuff that you couldn't recover? I am. I'm making my way all the way back into the Artist Alley for basically every show that I'm doing this year. I'm not doing Exhibitor Hall anymore. For anything. I don't even want to. I'm not even doing like double Artist Alley well, I might do double inline Artist Alley at certain shows, but I'm just going back to the regular Artist Alley. I have a new setup that's gonna be really easy. Like I said, I have actually not shown quite a bit of the fan art that I've made, so, and I'm going to a lot of shows this year that I've never been to before. Fucking Anime Central. You know, like I've never been to ASEN before, so I'm going there. I have Midwest. It's just, I'm just in a place where I don't really care about the artists, about conventions anymore. Before it used to be like my whole world, you know. But I have so many other things going on. I just go to a con now and I'm just like, whatever. Here's my table, get it for cheap, and then just dip, you know. Oh, you transferred? Thank fucking God. What's the well, I was gonna say on iPads, because I don't have an iPad. I have an iPad, but it broke. Okay. I've had a laptop. I've had a Mobile Studio Pro. I travel with those all the time, and I've never damaged them. I had my iPad in a case in my backpack like one trip, and it shattered. You know. Anyway, other than using a cloud, is there a way to transfer the file directly from the iPad, like, to your computer? Or like a hard drive, is there a way to just plug it in and drop it on an iPad? I don't think so, right? I mean, other than using a cloud, is there a way to physically, like, let's say you don't have internet service, is there a way to just, like, if you have a working file on your iPad, you don't have internet connection, so you can't upload it anywhere, like, you can't upload it to a cloud service, can you just drag it onto, like, a hard drive while, like, plugging it in? That didn't answer. That's not answering my question. I said when you don't have internet connection. You don't answer my question of no internet connection by saying I get internet connection. But I'm glad you saved your files. I have a few friends who have lost. You remember, dude? Were you friends with Hyper Booster when he lost like all his files? I think it was 2016. I save all my files as Photoshop files. Actually, I save them as Photoshop large files. I mean, he has a cape, right? Yeah, I'm so paranoid about that. I have all my artwork I have 2 copies of, but my masterworks, the collages, I have 5 copies of them. I used to only run 4, now I keep 5. I have 3 hard drives on this computer. I have 1 external hard drive, and then I have a separate computer that has a separate computer that's not connected to the internet that has backups of everything. And that computer is so weak it can't even. I bet it couldn't even open those files. But let me tell you what, that computer can sure hold a hard drive. That's all it's for. It's like sitting on the floor here. Like I've salvaged it for parts when I was building my new computer, like cords mainly, and all it can do is turn on, and it just holds files. That's all it's for. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. When it comes to fusion monsters, we're talking about like we're talking about Gaia the Dragon Champion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna draw Curse of Dragon and Gaia. I'm just gonna draw Gaia the Dragon Champion. Okay, now if we're talking about something like Baphomet and Gazelle, and they combine to make Chimera, the flying mythical beast, we're gonna draw all 3 of them, because that's Chimera is a completely different monster. But when you talk about Gaia the Dragon Champion, it's just Gaia sitting on top of Curse of Dragon. I'm not I'm not gonna fucking draw them twice, yeah. Alright, nobody go anywhere. I have to go get some water. So while we're going to get that water, I'm gonna run this 1-minute ad. I'm not saying you should click it, but I'm saying you should click randomly on your screen if it appears. Alright, give me a minute. I gotta go get some water. It's not letting me run ads. Uh-oh, what happened? Hold on, I gotta check something. That's not good. Did I lose my affiliate status or something? No? I will have to figure this out later. That's weird. Alright, hold on. Okay, my bad, guys. I gotta head out. I have to take care of something here. Y'all know what's going on around the house. Sorry to cut this short, but I gotta go and take care of something. Thank you all for hanging out. Here's the link to the Discord. My bad about